Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium, everyone, the home of the Fresno State Bulldogs. And for a team whose mantra is anytime, any place, anywhere, it's always good to be home. And these fans have shown out for the clash we have ahead of us. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team from the SEC, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense will come out first. And when you go to market for a veteran quarterback, you want a guy who can come in, command respect, immediately become the starter. And Jesse, they think they found him.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how he's going to perform today. I know he was really excited about this opportunity. And David, he chose this situation specifically because he believed it gave him the best chance to compete for a national championship and to have an opportunity to play at the next level. Now he's got to go show it, right? We've seen this guy play before. We've seen him have success. This is a big stage for him today.
No doubt. I think all eyeballs will be on him, right? Even his teammates. They're going to be watching every single move. He was the guy that was talked about to come in, to take over, to lead this team. So let's see how he responds, and let's see how he gets his career going in a new spot.
The Bulldogs headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. All right, guys, let's chat about Fresno State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum.
Makes the catch at the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Bulldogs have their offense in high gear. Looking for a gap. It's Rivers. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. To the ground with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. To the air, it's McCoy. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They grab the early lead.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will take the field for the first time. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman. And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether
looking deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Guys, when you think about Arkansas, everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here's the handoff. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Fresno State right back to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll do it himself. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Now the toss. Touchdown, Bulldog! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. On the move, it's Rice. Fights off the defender. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Wants to throw. It's McCoy. Sets up the screen. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Made a defender miss. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. They'll start this drive at their own 48. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
I'm here now. I ain't gonna have to. I'm not sure. Basically, bro, we have a woman. They do a lot of fuck shit.
Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Oh, he caught that. What the fuck is wrong with my defensive line and my O-line? My O-line dog shit. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, man, that nigga dog shit, bro. They made me run backwards.
That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. We put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
No, they don't keep playing for my shit to fuck up though. Like, no bullshit.
So
they
second down here, we're
for
back at it after the break.
It's because I have no line. Like, this line's kind of sad.
Scanning the field, it's McCoy.
Why don't the other side of the field do the same thing?
On that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Fresno State right back to the line. They'll try to power their way ahead. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got.
I think that's the biggest deal, bro. These niggas just run no huddle to literally run the ball.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the
how you run no huddle just to run the ball?
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was
they can get all that running shit down, that's cool, but they're not catching no shit deep ball like that on there. Fuck, man. But I hope not. Let me say that I hope.
Throws to the tight end.
That's actually my goal.
Wide open downfield. Finally corralled and not before. He picks up the 1st down.
That's actually my
Fresno
goal.
State moving it quickly down the field.
They gonna just get in the red zone and run the ball, bro. These niggas are low-key aggravated.
A 1st down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to
four
go,
niggas
just
walking
stopped in
on
his
shit.
tracks in the
Why
backfield.
I thinking my ass beat? Probably I was talking all that hot shit earlier. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't doing it. Hey, but how y'all getting the red zone no huddle just to fucking run the ball? That's so crazy to me.
Just swarming every time he gets the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on
I haven't
3rd
gotten
down,
into like
David.
my
And you know
actual
the execution just has to be spot on.
setup and shit yet. Like,
Especially
just
at the
letting these
quarterback
niggas rock,
position.
man.
And thinking about the defense, they're
Rock
aggressive
is
in
off
these
the field.
situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this
Oh
defense?
shit, he juked the
And
dog shit out of me. Oh, they finna go for it. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous
wait
catching the
minute,
football.
wait
So
a
really good
minute,
job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
Why say QB
The
blast me,
kicker
bro?
looks a little disappointed.
That'd be
He'll
hilarious.
not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the
No way he scores, right?
And
He
he'll take it in
scores.
and house it.
That's
Touchdown,
crazy.
Fresno State.
Niggas snuffed out 21-7, and it's actually 21-7.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
I mean, I just don't know.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Hey, bro.
I'll tell you, you're lucky.
Return of the year, bro.
Game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his 2nd of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability.
Hey, I know Fresno probably mad as shit, bro. Both my scores off the kickoff
the
return.
rest of this game and the rest of the season.
Hey,
He'll
bro.
bring it back from inside his 5.
Oh, yeah, it's
And the
GG,
returner
bro.
will be brought down.
Hey, bro, these niggas really, like, working their hardest, giving me long-ass drives
Drive went for
to get
6.
they
They
7.
can do it again. Good
Two
news, I
fucking
guess,
kickoff
a lot of room
returns.
to work with as they
The
start
niggas
this
is
drive
already
with
back
number
in
15.
possession, bro. That's insane. Run.
Looking for a crease.
Hey, all right. 97. 97, that's actually embarrassing. They didn't run the ball 10 times already. Oh.
Fresno State right back to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of
I thought it was
scrimmage,
a
ready to
fucking,
run another play.
what's the name,
Oh,
bro?
what a cut.
I thought it was
Gives
a
him
play
54
action. What's the
yards
name?
rushing, and that is quite an impressive first
Oh,
half
they
here
really
in this
just
season
don't-
opener.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This
Oh, and I think
offense
messing up.
creates
Hold
some
on.
momentum, and what do? They keep their
Hold on,
foot on the
reset.
gas, right back on the football to try to...
Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
Oh.
Going the other way, and he's got
Oh.
room.
See,
Touchdown, Razorbacks.
I haven't scored an offensive
Not only the
touchdown.
interception, but the great return for the score.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last
That's
drive
absolutely
quiet this
hilarious.
crowd. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff
That's
team. Everybody
hilarious.
stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the
Like, I'm not gonna
16.
lie, I'm looking like a
Fresno
fraudulent
State
ass
takes
team.
over, and the offense will go back to work. We'll
A
see
fraud
what they
as
can do
fuck.
on this drive that starts at the
I just don't know what to do with these
16-yard
niggas,
line.
and being honest with
The
you. I don't know
big thing
where to
now,
put where, who,
don't
and
get
all that kind of
rattled by
shit.
that last pick six,
Okay.
David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to.
Shout out to Gio McCoy. I wouldn't
Jesse, I'm sure
expected
you know
him
the
to
thing or
come
two
to
about throwing a pick
this
six
year.
and
I mean, to
how to
Fresno
rebound.
State.
I believe I've
I'm
only
being
thrown
honest
one
with
in
you.
my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to
It's
the
a little
22.
I'm strong.
Dropping back, it's McCoy. Here's a heat.
Yes, sir.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2
It's a
TD
slow
passes. So you
burn
can see the
team.
defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
This guy is a daring.
All right, fellas,
return
let's try
man.
to get
He's
a
not gonna settle
touchdown.
for the
How
fair
about
catch.
that?
A solid
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. They're not playing. They're playing like. Well, it's really my own. It's another team with amazing speed but a shitty O-line. Not.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6
Oh my
points waiting on
gosh,
them.
bro. This shit is about to be too
And I just love the execution by
easy,
this
bro.
offense late in the half, man. You want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it.
We give up points, but shit, we'll get them bitches back. I see that too. Shout out to the squad, man.
And keep putting up numbers.
We gonna give up some points, though.
Looking for blockers.
We
And
gonna
the
give up
coverage
some points.
team able to wrestle him down.
Like I said, I'm not even like using, I'm not scheming like that. I'm just kind of playing the game, seeing, you know what I mean? Like, who's good, who's not good. All that kind of stuff right now. I'm not gonna scheme, I'm not gonna set up zone flats, hard flats, none of that shit, man. It's just straight up just going out there and playing, man. It's like a dress game, man. You're not doing nothing special with these niggas.
They've been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top.
Oh, that's a dot. What are you doing?
And they pick up
Why do you record you throw that dot like that? What are you doing?
Before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, McCoy just threw a crazy ass dot.
It's McCoy.
Oh yeah. Oh.
And this will be in.
This offense has gone.
Why did Jalen Hurts have to take that?
In this game, they've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time,
I mean, I know I didn't hurt that
expecting
because
the throw going his
damn.
way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Back to pass on second down.
Bro, I put this game in my animations, bro.
Stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off. Looking to throw again. Got his man.
Oh, I forgot to turn this to aggressive. We're gonna get some fumbles now, though. I'll tell you that.
Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your
That's the only difference I'm gonna make
Sometimes he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Back to pass.
Oh, he threw that.
To the big fella. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the
Did he
hit
go through?
stick laid on
Why
his
off of my
noggin.
corner?
Nice catch by the big tight end. Nice job holding on to the football, getting the first down. But I tell you what, I love the physicality by the defense. I love how they're making him pay every time he catches the football. Later on, he might be less likely to want to reach his arms out there and try to catch that.
The Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Who got this set?
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and
Hey,
they'll
look,
try to get
James.
more points on
My
the board
DT is
before the
kind of
break.
decent. I'm seeing. That's one of the things I'm kind of realizing.
Keep this drive alive
These
after that
DTs
earlier
kind of
sack.
alright.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
What the
And the
hell?
incomplete pass will bring up fourth
They
down.
just made him out of bounds. It's kind
They'll
of
have to
crazy.
settle for a field goal
They got
attempt.
51 seconds for the rest
The
of our
holder
lives.
will
Big
kneel
bro.
down at the 29, making
51
it a
seconds for the
39-yard
rest of our
attempt.
lives. Oh yeah, kickers are dog. I'm not gonna lie.
That was dead.
There was like maybe like a game or two where I should have just kicked field goals. I probably would have won the game, but I didn't do it.
So they get the field goal.
So the second
Now
half is
they'll
definitely going
kick
to
it
be
away, and you gotta stop
a conversation
here. You go
about
to halftime
Fresno
feeling
State, why I
really
left
good
there,
about
all that
things.
kind of stuff.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their
Where
seat.
the hell am I doing?
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll
But
be
yeah,
stopped at the
I'll let y'all
17.
know what's going on.
And
We
Arkansas
need
ready
speed
to
and
send
all
out
this
this
stuff.
offense.
They better not
They've
fucking
got
press us
time, they've
again.
got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop.
I think I'm gonna go second half.
Don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think I'm gonna go second. Oh, what the fuck? Why are they playing like this? I think I'm gonna go second half. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's past the 30.
What the
At the
hell
40,
is
there he
going on?
goes.
I
Nice
don't see.
pick up on the ground there.
And they
They'll
just gave me a
move the
free
sticks on the
timeout.
first
Like, bro,
down.
what the hell is Fresno
Man
State
down on
doing?
the play as the officials take a
Anyways,
break to let him be checked out.
bro, they're literally
And the
just gonna back
Razorbacks
off
just
the
got
whole
that
fucking
huge run.
time.
They love another explosive play. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Finds his back in the middle. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite
I think I'm
plays.
gonna go Walker White
Plays, right?
next
They're
half
finding
just to
ways
see
get him the
if I
ball
play any
because he
different
can
with him
make plays,
versus
whether it's running or
what I'm
receiving
using
out of
right
the
now.
backfield. They're going to continue to
Dustin
highlight
McMillan.
this guy.
The Razorbacks with
I just want to
myriad
see.
options after
Stop
that
the
big
ball. I
pickup
didn't
on
give him
first
the ball
down.
yet. I want to. It is, man.
Looking downfield, and time is running short.
Bro, what the fuck kind of defense is this? Let's try to get another play before we call timeout.
Here in the first half.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Quarterback making adjustments.
Go. Come on. 50.
To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And he goes
that took a lot longer.
After a nice pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
This is so nice.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Let's go to
We've got a
that.
timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Dead center perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown, and you want
Well,
to
the
be
state came out like they hated me, though. I
down the
respect
middle. That obviously
They
gives me
did
some
kind of like they was
confidence
mad as
down
fuck
the
at
road
mine.
that I can trust this guy.
Let's see what he can do with the return. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to
Come on,
halftime.
bro. You look at how like
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to
running
join
back.
Kevin and our
Alright, so
halftime
now I'm gonna go Walker
Thanks,
White.
guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno. And a lot of
I've had the ball for
coaches
3
will
minutes,
say
bro. We got
limiting
28.
big
We got
plays and
31
maybe
points.
hitting on a few
Is
yourself
that
is
not
key.
crazy? That has to
But
be
I'm more of a
insane. But yeah, I'm gonna try Walker White just to see if he is better or not. They're both the same. It's just like
give me efficiency every day of the week.
what's best for me, because I didn't even run like a lot of run plays, because McMillan's the fastest quarterback. I just kind of was in the pocket throwing, and it's not really that much of a bro. Oh, this dude is going to score a lot of touchdowns off of that alone. But yeah, so I think Walker White second. I started McMillan because Walker White wasn't fun in practice. Not flat. McMillan was a lot more like, well, he has better deep accuracy, which does matter, especially for the team that I'm using. It's going to matter. So that's really why I use
That's
him.
a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively.
I'm going to have to make sure I take care of
you had to run the
Anthony.
I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to
But yeah, so Walker White,
you have got to
as
be
I'm
able
seeing,
to throw
is
if you're
definitely a
think about
better
all the great offensive play
passer,
callers
I would
now
say.
in the SEC, all the Heisman
Let's
Trophy
get
winners
Voorhees.
that have
Voorhees
played
is
recently
my
at the
RB1,
QB
but I haven't
position.
treated him like
You
an
got to do it
RB1.
through the air, and this guy in Arkansas.
Is that Bernard? Shout out Bernard, man. Bernard was my favorite. Okay, yeah, so let me get into that story. So the reason why I left Fresno State, one, we wasn't having a lot of people wanting to come to the school. This is man, probably. We gonna figure it out.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Brown.
It was not. Anyways, the reason why I left though was one, the team just, Fresno State is a weird team. I don't know.
Using his legs.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. To be successful, I literally have to put my fastest player at receiver and just throw him the ball.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He had such
the dude,
tremendous
his name is,
as soon as he sees run,
Rayshawn Lee.
Downhill.
Luckily, nobody in this league
That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Picked him up.
Second down,
So that's a W.
Got his man
How did he get that?
Now the connection takes it
to
the 11.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route work. The quarterback always knows exactly
I don't know. I just did not have fun using it.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
What the fuck?
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
And now y'all see
the
quarterback controversy.
But he'll be stopped at the 31.
What an interception. He's dangerous because not only can he catch the ball and pluck it out of the air, but he's hard to bring down, too. This is a guy that I think could play offense
in the
for a lot of
pocket.
programs
Good
around the
drag.
country. He
Dog
showed you his
shit.
own.
Stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
I mean, I had the comfortability that I thought that we were going to just take over this game and win. But these niggas play like dog shit, so. Never mind that. And he has an open lane to the fucking end zone.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Running the option again, bro. They're really running the option again.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rice.
Who is this Rice nigga? Why are we so cold?
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
From the gun, the running back has it.
This nigga did not
And
spin the
he'll be
fucking
stuck. Got
spin on
nothing.
the
Line
fucking
of
spin
scrimmage
top.
still at the 4.
Cover 2 again.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal, that's a win if you're on defense.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Every time. Look at this.
And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying them out there.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
They bad keep touching my ball. I want to
we had a chance to score, but we can't
They
let those
touching my
opportunities
ball.
slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
That's great. Look at that's great. Okay.
Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield. It's McMillan. Now improvising. Trying to escape and get it himself. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st and 10 for the offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
I don't have a quarterback that can throw an accurate pass.
Shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Throw them bitches, though. Flip on that little nigga.
Loses his way through. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
I have the talent to just want to get that ball down the fucking field. But the way these niggas playing, man, it's going to be hard. Especially this goddamn O-line.
Anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take
Especially this damn O-line. Oh my God. That blitz was so fast.
You need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitz,
fires deep for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Oh.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now, and it's resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm.
I get real angry and upset when my O-line don't
because he's
fucking
not in a
block.
flow right now.
no, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception.
What the fuck? Why are these moving so slow but so fast at the same
No way
time?
that football should have
But
gone.
yeah, I don't
gotten off of that,
trust me,
checked
bro.
it down, or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
Why do they keep just pulling up and stopping like
between the
that?
QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Fresno State right back to the line. Looking to pass. It's McCoy. Pocket breaking down.
No way, you gotta put him down.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Not
How
much
do you
he
get
can
3
do there.
yards,
Does pick
bro?
up 2 to the 34.
Oh, man.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll try the right side. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down.
How do you get the first, bro?
But he has enough to move the chains.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Drop play, quarterback keeps not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Pulls it in. It's Amen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll ride his man on the option.
Whoa.
He'll pitch it.
Look at that shit, nigga.
Defense covering
What's wrong with these niggas, dog?
Get it back. It's a turnover.
It's fucking hit.
One thing this defense prides themselves on is their preparation.
Good
and
hit, boy.
Knew coming into this game they were going to see option on 4th down. All 11 guys defensively are ready for it. The quarterback tries to keep it himself, but there is nowhere for him to go, and they turn it over on it ends.
How do I get bumped into like that?
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense.
Yeah, I can't get mad. That was a bad ball, man.
Setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Got it in the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Handoff from the gun. Breaks the tackle. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats? And
breaks into the open. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have to push passes.
How did we get off the block so fast?
It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. Makes the catch. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Razorbacks have it in scoring position on first and goal. And he's brought down.
Why is Jordan hurt?
And the ball will stay at
Bro,
the 2.
what?
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He'll take it himself.
We don't know if it's Tristan.
Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away and count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together. Be aggressive.
Why did he just get a fucking boost like that? Is that a bunt? It's not a bunt. Who is that?
Moving the chains out to the 34.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Looking to throw, it's McCoy. Safe completion on the screen. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle.
I respect it.
Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing.
Why did you come back in here? Nigga, the fucking play is outside. Like, what are you coming back in here for?
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Wants to go up top.
Oh, shit.
There's the pressure. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
I'm going to let him rock, bro. I
They'll
don't
hurry
know
to
what
the
the
line
fuck
with
you
the
need
clock
to do.
still running.
Besides, let Bo rock.
Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Got a man. It's Rivers. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. From the gun. Wide out,
27. What the fuck?
Touchdown, Fresno State. Nice catch.
He's trying things, man. I know he's like 62 speed, but it's cool.
You're just trying to apply
Bro, they're going to just keep running this play.
Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive.
Outside. Stick on that man.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Look out, he's got room. They'll make
You don't know
stop,
about me, bro.
First down ought to ice
I know how to, like,
should
run
be
through
able
gaps.
to kneel this one out.
I'm at 2020. I know
Situations
he should have been a running
so
back
much
in my
in
career.
college football. Finishing
But I
the
got,
game strong, understanding circumstances.
I got,
they are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Play running back. That's what I do.
Offenses ice
Yeah, I
football
was a
games in
DB.
the fourth quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
And the Razorbacks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
Dude.
And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. The Razorbacks enter the final minute trying to drain the clock. After run, now throw. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quick release on the RPO. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, what a move.
Oh, this man dropped the ball.
And the ball bounces out of bounds in the end zone. It is a turnover and a touchback.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football.
Into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game. And, guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, keep hope alive, pitch this pill around, use every second you got, make this game, Palmer, as close as you possibly can.
Crazier things have happened in college football, man. Let's just go find out. Let's find out where the playmakers are lined up and see if they can make something positive happen.
And he's just going to spike it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's McCoy. Under fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game.
All right, so I appreciate y'all.